I went exploring an abandoned town. I don't think I was supposed to leave. By Reddit user Pentyworth223, I don't want help. I just want to know if anyone else has seen it. Not the town. I know others have been there. I mean it. The thing that followed me back. I wasn't trying to make a discovery. I was just trying to get out of my own head. Work stress, insomnia, the city pressing in. I'd started driving on weekends without a destination, just looking for quiet. That's how I found the photo. It was tucked in the back of a used bookstore in a folder of antique mining documents. Black and white, corner-worn, labeled Eldon Hollow in pencil. No people, just buildings swallowed by forest. I looked it up. Nothing. Not on any map. Not in any article. The only mention I found was in a 1972 land survey. Eldon Hollow, status abandoned, 1956. Structural instability cited, no remaining population. That was it. I drove out early, 3 hours into the foothills, another 40 minutes on foot through what used to be logging roads. The air felt wrong, heavier. Bugs didn't buzz. Wind didn't move the leaves. Then the trees opened up. Eldon Hollow. It wasn't just abandoned. It felt removed, like it had been pulled out of time and left here by accident. Buildings leaned like tired old men. Signs with faded letters, mercantile, post, mill, and coal. A town square that didn't quite center right. I started sketching, taking notes. Something about the way the streets bent made me uneasy. They all led to the center, but not directly. Like the town had been built to confuse. I was halfway down the second street when I saw it, a figure, standing at the far end. I thought it was a mannequin at first, tall, still, arms at its sides. But then it tilted its head, quick and sharp, like a bird hearing something far off. Then it was gone. I froze. Maybe I imagined it. But the feeling didn't leave. Every time I turned a corner, it felt like the buildings were watching, like shadows moved where they shouldn't. I kept walking. Then I found the church. No steeple, just a skeleton frame, half collapsed. But the basement door was sealed, latched from the outside with thick bolts. On the wood were burned-in symbols. Not decorative, not religious, just wrong. I took a photo, my phone buzzed. Battery error, shutting down, even though I still had 68%. Then the sound started. A dull thumping. From behind the door, not urgent, just testing, like something was bumping it, waiting to see if it would give. I turned to leave, and it was in the street. Closer now, 10 feet away. Still unmoving, no face, no eyes, just skin pulled smooth over where a face should be. The skin twitched slightly. Breathing. I stepped back. It didn't follow, not until I turned. Then I heard it. Behind me, a second pair of steps, perfectly in sync with mine, though like just out of sight. I didn't look back. I didn't stop. The exit trail was gone, not overgrown, not hidden, gone. I spun around. No tape strips, no footprints, nothing. Just a wall of trees I couldn't see more than 2 feet into. That's when the silence hit me. I was holding my breath, and when I exhaled, I heard it. Breathing. 9. Behind me. Behind me. It was standing in the road, closer, detailed now. Its limbs were cracked like bark, fingers long and sharp, twitching slightly at the tips. It had no mouth, but I knew it was smiling. I ran, I don't remember where, through alleys, between warped houses. The streets began to blur, repeating, same buildings, same signs. Then I saw it, the mercantile, again, and the post office, right where they'd been when I started. But something had changed. The church was gone. In its place was a house I hadn't seen before, intact, lights on. I sprinted to it, heart hammering, and slammed the door behind me. Dust, cobwebs, yellow light that hummed like it had never been turned off. And on the table was my notebook, open. A sketch of the creature, with a symbol beneath it, one I hadn't drawn. My handwriting, but I hadn't drawn it. Then I blinked, and it was inside. Not moving, not attacking, just circling, feet silent on creaking wood. Once, twice, a perfect ring around me. It paused behind me and whispered, "Stay." Then everything went dark. I woke up in the woods. Normal light, normal birds, no sign of town. My phone was in my pocket. Full battery. No photos, except one, of me, asleep in the house. The creature behind me, hand nearly touching my shoulder. Underneath the image, "You're not supposed to leave." I thought I'd escaped, but last night I passed a mirror and saw something strange. My reflection wasn't moving right. It blinked too slow. Head tilted at an odd angle, like it was waiting for me to notice. And this morning there was a sketch in my notebook I didn't draw, of my apartment, and something standing in the hallway.